and welcome back to my channel. I'm on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers, so if you can click that button below, I would appreciate it. So we are going to continue a swimsuit haul. This one I did actually go to my local Walmart and I did find some pieces that I thought I would review with you guys. I did notice that every week I did go in and I actually found some new pieces. So I would recommend going to your local Walmart and seeing what they actually have available. But of course, I didn't want to just buy anything. I wanted to stick towards more things that I personally would wear. So the haul is kind of on the smaller side, but still I would check your local Walmart to see what they have. And then also I did want to go ahead and include my self-tanner routine just because during the summer months I typically do self-tan. So I just thought it would be fun to also include that. So go ahead and take a look. Hey guys, all right, so I am going to go ahead and start my tanning routine. I've already gone ahead and put moisturizer on my face, and then I do use this on a couple dry spots around my body that they do recommend putting. So of course, I'm going to put some on my elbow. I like to put some on my décolletage, as they like to call it. It's really just your chest, just because I am a little bit dry there. And then another good spot is I'll put it on my knees and then my ankles, along with my feet. So don't miss your feet, because your feet to me is what seems to give away the fact that you did self-tan. So again, let's go ahead, ankles, feet. All right. And I do put a little bit on my hand along with my wrist, just because I do use a mitt. I use the Bondi Sands mitt. I just pick it up. Sorry, there's a little bit of baby powder, but that's okay. Bondi Sands mitt along with the Bondi Sands spray. So you guys can see it here. It's the self-tanning dark. I think they have ultra dark as well, but I'm pretty fair skin in my opinion, so I don't like to go too dark on it. Otherwise, myself, I feel like I look ridiculous. So it does say that it does need to be it needs to set for at least 6 hours, and then just shower warm and then gently pat. So we're just gonna go ahead, apply this now. I do like to shake it up. One thing I did want to mention, I normally don't see people mention, is I can probably do about 6 self-tanners with this body. Just to kind of give you an idea, I believe this cost, I know it's under $30. Like I said, it's at Walgreens, I'm sure CVS as well. So if you definitely want to check it out, I do like it. I've also done Loving Tan. That one is now being sold at Ulta. That one is, in my opinion, I do like that one as well. No matter what anyone says, I feel like all self-tanners does have a smell. Of course, some more bearable than others. Commonly, I usually will set this, I'll put it on in the morning after I just get out of the shower. I did shave, exfoliate, everything. And then, like I said, we're gonna go ahead, we put the lotion on. We're gonna go ahead and apply the self-tanner. And then, like I said, we'll let it sit for 6 hours. And then that should be, well, it's like 11:40 now. So in 6 hours, we'll do a rinse off and then we'll come back and show you. So let's get started here. So the brand new bottle, I just purchased this. So I typically like to start off with 2 pumps, and then I'll just kind of like, I don't know why I do it this way, but I'll kind of just dab it all around the arm. And then I'll just start circular motions. I'll start putting it on. The one nice thing about this self-tanner is it does have like a tint to it, and basically the point of that tint is it does show you where you've already applied the self-tanner, so you don't miss a spot, which of course I do like that feature, just because you think you grabbed everything and really you didn't. So yes, I do under my arms, and then we'll go ahead and just, personally, I can probably do this for a long time. I've done both. I've started from the top and worked my way down. I've started from the bottom and worked my way up. So I would say do what you prefer. Try both, actually. Why not? Try both, see what you like better. Heck, some people will do this just on their upper body during the winter months, just because their legs aren't shown. Personally, I only apply self-tanner during summer, and the reason I actually apply it during the summer is because, see, I mean, you can see from here to here the difference is doing. Actually, you can tell from here to here. But the reason I actually do apply it during summer is because I don't know what it is, but every time I notice myself self-tanning, I notice that I actually don't get burnt. And like I said, I am very fair skinned. I'll just go up around the neck. I don't put it on my face. Well, I'm gonna try something different. I might try. But like I said, I feel like it provides like a blocker. So then I don't feel like I get burnt, which to me is very important. I'm not really one who, I just do one on the chest. I'm not one to typically apply oil to the body and soak out in the sun. So, but yeah, let's go ahead. The back is probably a hard spot to do. I typically try to do it when my husband is home, but that is not the case right now. So here I am. I actually ended up keeping the self-tanner on for, I think it was 7.5 hours. And as you guys can see, the before and after. All right, so this is actually the swimsuit that you guys would have just saw on the self-tanner routine. Just kind of wanted to do a quick review on it just to kind of show you. Personally, I really do like the swimsuit. I love the detail here in the back with these little straps and the little dip down. They do sit high-waisted, so obviously no butt crack here. They do fit full coverage, no adjustable straps, no clasp, nothing there, which is fine. I did pick this up in a large, so I feel like it fits very nice and secure. And then in the bottoms, I did end up picking up mediums, which personally I probably would size up to a large just because it does sit a little tight just around the stomach and around the hip area. But to kind of come a little bit closer, there is some detailing, some rip detailing. Same for the top and the bottom. And then this here actually can be adjusted. So, I mean, whatever you guys want to do, you can. And there is padding built into it, but can easily be removed just from the top. So overall, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I will list the price on the screen just because I don't remember on the top of my head right now. But yeah, overall, a simple black swimsuit. I mean, you really can't go wrong, can you? This is another swimsuit that I ended up picking up. Here's the back. The detail is kind of cute. Very simple. Just has a little bit of opening right here. There is padding. I don't know if you guys can see it. I personally can see it in the mirror. It is very full coverage in my opinion. And the only reason I probably wouldn't keep it is just because I would rather something that like pushes them together than separates them. And then also I feel like it just, if you can see where it hits me, I'm not the largest fan of that. I'd rather it just, like, I don't know if you guys notice, if you came up higher, it would just, it'd almost be a lot cuter. But you know, not all swimsuits are for us. This might be good for, I don't know, somebody other than me. I don't know what else to say. Very full coverage. I mean, like full granny panty coverage back here. So that's what you're going for. This might be good. There is no wiring in this at all. There is like a little liner on both sides, which maybe helps just a little bit keep everything in place, but no wire on this particular swimsuit. So this is another swimsuit I ended up picking up, another one piece. The back does have adjustable straps and it is full coverage, as you can see here. And then with the top, to be honest with you, since the straps are so thin, they really aren't doing much for me. It does have some ripped detailing, and I do feel like the nude or tan, whatever color you want to call this, is really the in look, which is cute. I don't know about my skin tone, but it does have wiring under both, and then just some crisscross detailing with a string. And without getting too close, you guys can probably see like right here, it actually keeps like folding under, and I cannot get it to sit flat. So that probably bothers me quite a bit. And then, like I mentioned, the cup itself, it's not doing much for my chest size. But it might work for yours, depending on, you know, of course, what you're looking for. But that is this one I ended up picking up as well. All right, so what did you guys think of the overall haul? As you can tell, I really like that two-piece black set, so I definitely need to check their website to see if they do have a larger option for the bottom, because like I mentioned, they were just a little snug. But overall, I do recommend checking out your local store and see what options they have available. I know mine personally did not allow you to try them on in store yet, but of course, if you keep your receipt, you can try them on at the comfort of your home, and then worst case, you can always return what didn't suit you, which of course I'm going to do with those two one-piece options. So another thing I did want to mention in regards to that self-tanner routine, like I mentioned, I actually do that not very frequently, but it is something that I do like doing during summer months. The reason I personally like doing it, and I probably mentioned it, if not, I apologize if I'm repeating myself. I do like wearing it, especially during summer months, just because for some reason I notice I don't really get burnt. So I don't know if it puts like a layer of protection over my skin. Of course, I still do wear sunblock. I'm very cautious just because I am a lot more fair skinned. So I do typically burn. I do not tan. But with that self-tanner, for some reason, it always just helps keep me a little bit more protected with burns. Another thing too is, as you can tell, I mean, it is, for me, it did come out a little lighter, but that's personally what I like. Of course, they do have ultra dark options, or if you want, you can just apply the self-tanner twice, versus me, I just did it once. And then just another thing that I've actually learned just from watching a couple of self-tanner routine options myself is well, you can't see it now because I do have a full face of makeup on, but at the very, very end of everything, I actually just added self-tanner like around the forehead, and also just contour around my cheek, almost acting like a bronzer. And to be honest with you, it really just helps freshen that face and kind of give you that extra glow that maybe you guys weren't doing before. I personally just don't like putting the self-tanner all over my face. I don't really wear a whole lot of makeup, and honestly, when you're washing your face day in and day out, it typically does tend to rub off anyways. So if I just add it to those little spots, I think that it is perfect and it looks absolutely beautiful. And then of course, just around like your hands, I don't really have any issues with my hands or my feet. Basically all that I do is once I'm done with like the mitt, I'll typically turn it over and then just go over like my palms. I don't actually tan my fingers. And the reason I don't is because I noticed that like with all the, I don't want to call them cracks, but just like, you guys know what these are. Obviously, I can't catch my words, but basically it just sets inside these indentions and it just makes my hand look really brown, and I don't really care for that look. So typically I just stop the self tanner around here, and honestly, I think it looks perfect. I do the same exact thing with my feet. I actually don't put the self tanner on like my actual toes. I'll just go right up to that toe line, which I personally myself like the way that results have come out. So I really do hope you guys like this. If you guys have any other swimsuit ideas and places you want me to check out, please list them below. I'd be more than happy to take a look at them, review them for you guys. But I do appreciate you watching. If you could, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, everyone.